हेलो एवरीवन। आई होप आप लोग बहुत अच्छे होंगे। तो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं आर्ट एंड कल्चर की, जिसमें हम बात करेंगे साउथ इंडियन टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर के बारे में। तो चलिए जल्दी से स्टार्ट करते हैं। साउथ इंडियन टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर इनिशियली it was created by Pallava rulers. Later on, it was created by Chola rulers. Pallava rulers they made rock cut cave architecture, and Chola rulers they made Dravida style of temple. The South Indian temple architecture was completed in four stages. So, one by one, we will talk about the stages. The first stage is the Mahendravarman stage, 600 AD. In this, rock cut cave architecture was made in which the deity was placed. You can see the architecture. This whole architecture is known as mandap. In this small chamber, the main deity was placed. Second stage is Narsimha Varman stage around 630 AD. The mandap which we have seen earlier was cut from this side to give it a beautiful shape. This whole architecture is known as Rath. In Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu, we can see the Pandav Rath, which consists of the five Pandavas: Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjun, Nakul, Sahadev Rath, also Draupadi Rath. So this architecture we can see in Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu. Third stage is the Raj Simha Varman stage around 700 AD. It consists of real structural temples. The earlier two stages, the temples were already created and later on they were reconstructed. But the third stage temples were the real one. They were created from the base. A new type of tower was created known as Vimana. Vimana is nothing but a inclining straight line. Now, a tower which consists of a straight line but slightly inclined. Next, it gave rise to Dravida style of temple. So, Dravida style of temple was initiated in the third stage. This you can see the structure of the Vimana. This is the tower, a straight line slightly inclined. Okay. Example is the Shore temple, Mahabalipuram, and Kailashnath temple, Kanchipuram. So here fourth stage is the Nandi Varman stage. So around 800 AD, all the four stages were completed. So in this fourth stage, no big temples were created, and the Dravida style of temple, which was arise in the third stage, it got its popularization in the fourth stage. Okay. So next we will talk about the Dravida style of temple. Here you can see the image of the temple which I have created. This is the Vimana, Garbhagriha, Antaral, Mandap, Ardha Mandap, Gopuram, this is the water tank, Narth Mandap, boundary walls, Dwarpal, sculpture. So we will talk one by one about all these. So the speciality of this style of temple is the inclining tower, which is the Vimana. I have just told you what is the Vimana. Next, Vimanas are not only created on the Garbhagriha but also on the Gopurams. So Garbhagriha is the place, or we can say the premise where the main deity is placed. You can see here. And Gopuram is nothing but the gateways. So presence of boundary wall is also one of the necessary feature. You can see the boundary walls are created, and in all the Dravida style of temple we can see the boundary walls. Next is the Antaral, you can see here, which is a narrow passage. So generally in South India we are not allowed to enter inside the premise where the main deity is placed. So we the worshippers are allowed to worship the deity from the Antaral. Okay, so it is nothing but the narrow passage. Next is the Narth Mandap, where classical performances like the classical music and dance was conducted. Gopuram, which is the gateway, can be one or more. Water tank, which is also a necessary feature in Dravida style of temple, and water tank was placed outside the premise of the temple. Ardh Mandap is the entrance. You can see here Ardh Mandap. Okay, it is the entrance, either placing sculpture of Nandi or Dhwaj flag pillar of temple. For example, is the if the temple consists of Shiva. Okay, so at the Ardh Mandap Nandi will be placed, or some flag pillar which is uh, related to that god, or like that something. Next, the sculptures of Dwarpal was created on the entrance of the Garbhagriha. So you can see here the sculpture of the Dwarpal. They were nothing but the guards. Next is the Panchayatan style was also included in this. Panchayatan style is nothing but in which one main deity and four subsidiary gods are placed. Now temples where one main deity is there and the four subsidiary gods are there. For example, like if Ram is the main deity, so the rest subsidiary god and goddesses will be Lakshman, Hanuman, and Sita. For example, I am giving you. Also, crucified ground plan was made. Okay, so example is the Brihadeshwara temple, Tanjore, Tamil Nadu. So talking about this temple came to be known as climax of the Dravida style of temple. It was created by Chola ruler Raj Raja I in 1011 AD. Okay, so the interesting feature about this temple was the use of the interlocking pattern or puzzle technique which we call. Interlocking pattern का मतलब होता है कि जिसमें दो अलग शेप के साइज़ के जो ब्रिक्स होते थे वो यूज़ होते थे, सो दैट दे कैन बी मतलब स्ट्रांगली दे कैन बी इंटरलॉक विद ईच अदर, एक मतलब अच्छे से फिट हो जाए. और अगर आप अभी भी देखेंगे उस टाइम के जितने भी टेम्पल्स हैं वो अभी भी एग्जिस्ट करते हैं और वो कितने स्ट्रॉन्ग हैं. ठीक है, उनका जो टेक्निक था कंस्ट्रक्शन का वो इट इज़ अनमैचेबल. अभी भी वो टेम्पल्स इतने स्ट्रॉन्ग है, रिसाइलियंट हैं. मतलब फैबुलस टेक्निक वॉज देयर एट दैट टाइम. इट कैन नॉट बी मैच्ड विद दिस टाइप टेक्निक. In the Brihadeshwara temple, cupola, which is you can see a stone which was placed above the temple. There was a story how this stone was placed above this temple, and it's a very big job at that time how they placed I guess 68 tons. Its weight was 68 ton of this stone consist of, and how this was placed at the top of the temple. So this is one of the interesting feature about this temple. Now we'll talk about the regional variation of Dravida temple. So there are two variations, Vijayanagar temple and Nayaka temple. So first we will talk about the Vijayanagar temple. So Vijayanagar temples were developed by the rulers of Vijayanagar, particularly Krishna Deva Rai. Very high boundary walls were there, we can see around the temples. So on the sides of the Gopuram, the gateways, sculptures of supernatural horses were created. Supernatural horses. They introduced second Garbhagriha was all besides from the main deity. There was a second Garbhagriha known as the Aman Shrine was created for the chief wife of main deity. Okay. Next, Kalyan Mandap was also created inside the premise of the temple for marriage purposes. Example of this temple is the Virupaksha temple, Hampi, and Virabhadra temple, Lipakshi. I hope you are getting what I am trying to say. Next is the Nayaka temple. So it was initiated by the Nayaka rulers of Madurai, now who were erstwhile feudatory of Vijayanagar. Here you can see the Nayaka style of the temple I have created. There are more than one gateways. You can see corridors are made, and the water tank, which is known as Pushkaram, was created inside the temple premise of the temple. No? This is the exterior wall, interior walls. So the concept of Aman Shrine tradition was continued. So Aman Shrine tradition, which we studied in the Vijayanagar temple, continued in this time also. In this style, water tank known as Pushkaram was created inside the premise of temple. One of the special feature about this temple is the presence of multiple gateways, na gateways and multiple vimanas. So gateways you can see, and vimanas were also there, na the inclining tower. Then one of the important feature is the huge corridors, which is known as the parakram. You can see here the huge corridors. Okay. So example is the Meenakshi Temple, Madurai, and Sri Ranganath Swami Temple, Srirangam, Tamil Nadu. This place is related to Ramanujachar. So okay, so it has some importance because of that also. Okay. Other styles will talk about the Visara temples. Okay. So this temple began under Chalukya rulers of Karnataka. Visara is derived from a Sanskrit word Vishra, which means taking a long path. The temples of this time, they were created matlab, far away from the nagar, from the habitation. Earlier, the temples were created inside the nagar, inside the main market, between the main market we can say. But in this, it is created far away. This style of temple, it consists of mixture of Nagara, Dravida and Buddhist Chaitya. So from Nagara, ambulatory passageway, this was taken. एम्बुलेटरी पैसेज वे मैं आपको बता दूँ, आप मंदिरों में जाते होंगे तो आप जो मेन डीटी का जहाँ पे दे आर प्लेस, फिर उसके अराउंड आप एक चक्कर लगाते हो, या हर कोई अपने हिसाब से जितना भी एक सर्कल लगाता है, तो दैट इज़ द एम्बुलेटरी पैसेज वे. From Dravida style, Tower of Temple, which is the Vimana, was taken, and from Buddhist Chaitya, semicircular halls were taken into consideration. Example is the Durga Temple, Latkan Temple, Aihole, Karnataka. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the Hosla Temple, which is known as the Karnataka style of temple. So this temple was created by the Hosla rulers of Karnataka, especially Dwara Samudra. Okay. The speciality about this temple was that stellate ground plan or star-shaped ground plan, you can see here, was created. Star-shaped ground plan was created in this shape. Dark grey and black color stone was used in construction. Okay, dark grey and black color stone. Next, interior walls were decorated with intricate designs. So there were interior and exterior walls, and the interior walls were created with intricate designs, and the exterior walls consist of the intricate carving of Ramayana, Mahabharata, and the Puranas, the great epics of that time. And the example of this temple is the Channakeshwar temple, Belur, Karnataka, and Hosaleshwar temple, Halibut. So that's it. Thank you so much.